Hello, I'm Chief Constable Kier Pritchard from Wiltshire Police. So as we reach the end of the 6th week now of the government restrictions, I thought I'd just reflect with you for a moment on how the force has been coping with the new normality that we find ourselves in. So my officers and staff have been working around the clock for the last month and a half to make sure that we're ready to respond to all of the challenges and anxieties and the pressures that the pandemic will place upon policing. Not only have we been able to safeguard and protect you, the public, but I also have a responsibility to make sure that every member of my staff, every officer, every police staff member is protected in terms of their health and their well-being. I am really proud of the approach that my officers and staff have taken throughout this period of time. They've worked diligently and professionally. So thank you to you all who may be listening to this too. So through this period, whilst we have seen a change in demand, we have been listening to and responding to approximately 996 calls per day on average, with about 20% of those being through the 999 system. We have recorded nearly 5,000 incidents that are reported to us in relation to COVID aspects. That may be restrictions, it may be reports, it may be COVID violations. That's been significant. We have also made sure that our community presence has been really enhanced. So you would have seen a lot of my community teams, officers, PCSOs out patrolling, ensuring that you can remain protected and safe. We have also made sure that the wider aspects of demand have been managed, such as perhaps travelling criminality, with gangs coming into the county in the methodology known as county lines. We've been able to make countless arrests, seize significant quantities of drugs and money, and we've also been able to safeguard a number of vulnerable people that have been exploited into the business model, as I say, known as county lines. So the business as usual around us proactively making sure that we can protect you from high threat and high risk continues even through this pandemic period. Thank you to all of my staff. You've done an absolutely amazing job. So like all forces, we've also been grappling with the new legislation. Yesterday we saw the national announcement of the number of fixed penalty notices that have been issued since this period of lockdown began. In Wiltshire, that's looking at around 159 fixed penalty notices so far. This places us in the centre table, not an outlier in any way, shape or form. And you know that I've made sure the policing style is about engagement and encouraging people to follow the rules, and if we need to, stepping into the enforcement space. We released onto our website yesterday a scrutiny report because I wanted to make sure that the public can have absolute confidence in the approach that we've taken. This shows how many fixed penalty notices we've responded to, the demographics and breakdown of age and ethnicity groups, but it also shows that on occasions we've had to rescind our tickets when we feel that either legitimately or proportionality has not been met in the exercise of that ticket. So I'll make sure that we carry on doing things to make sure we keep your trust today and tomorrow. So this week we also came together in a minute's silence to honour the 108 care workers and NHS staff who have sadly lost their lives in trying to fight this terrible virus. Thank you for your support with that. We also clapped for carers again, which I know is a small gesture, but it has a significant impact and it's so positive. So thank you to you all that step forward and clap for carers, for NHS staff and for key workers across the system. It really does go a long way. So as we go into this weekend, remember, we have come so far as a country. We're not at the end. We've got another journey to go on together, but we're in this together and we will fight this together. I need us to make sure that we avoid the temptation to leave our address unless it's for a reasonable excuse. We have started to see more vehicles, more people out and about. So avoid the temptation where you can. Stay home, stay safe, and let's protect the NHS. Thank you. I look forward to speaking to you again.